Welcome to Before the Bat, your guide to TV show Gotham and all things Batman. Yeah, I am Phil, and joining me this week is Tyler.
Hey Phil, how's it going?
Hey, pretty good.
Alright, time to get down and gritty with some Gotham.
This week's episode, Bad City, Follow the White Rabbit.
The White Rabbit was very creepy.
I was going to say, so we literally run into White Rabbits.
We get more Hatter, and it's neat that he's spreading out like this, but I still haven't quite, I don't know, for most of the villains in Gotham, I've kind of like accepted and liked them, but I'm just not liking this version of Mad Hatter.
Really? Why?
I think just because he doesn't seem as Mad Hatterish to me yet. I don't know, like, towards the end of this episode, he starts rhyming words, which was cool, but
he just seems more like
I don't know.
It just seems like more like a serial killer.
Yeah, like we're seeing the Alice in Wonderland stuff, but why is he obsessed with Alice in Wonderland? I mean, it starts to show more in this episode, like the Mad Hatter, but still, I just think it's a little different than what I feel like Mad Hatter should be. But it's Gotham.
Yeah, I don't know, maybe since it's a prequel, we'll see him get closer to Mad Hatter from the comics later on. But yeah. But I mean, he was obsessed with giving Jim Gordon a bad day.
Yeah, I was almost waiting for that line, like, all you need is one bad day, Jimmy. He was a little Jigsaw. I was like, okay, Mad Hatter's playing like he's Jigsaw from Saw, making Jim play these games and choose, and which is intense. I mean, no matter what, Jim was making the wrong choice. I mean, or the right choice, just depends. I mean, he saved that boy, which was awesome, but the poor newly married couple died, and then later on, the doctor and reporter got fried.
You know what? That first one, that with the married couple and the kid, got me because, I mean, the married couple was like jumping off a bridge, so it's like, unless he literally ran up there and like pulled them off the ledge, how was he supposed to stop them?
Yeah.
What, he's gonna try to catch both of them?
He said 30 seconds you could run up the stairs and pull them down.
The kid's a lot closer. Yeah. I mean, what's he gonna do? Try to catch two falling adults?
Which would have been hilarious to see.
Yeah, that one really didn't make much sense to me.
That's the one I wanted. I wanted to see him try to catch him.
I mean, I think it would have saved that scene, just throwing a line and be like, okay, I'm going to make the choices, the first one's a little easy, but the choices are going to get harder and harder, which they kind of did.
I love when Jervis calls him, and Jim just keeps hanging up the phone.
I know.
And he keeps calling him back, and he's getting mad. And he's just like, what? Hold on. Let's not mention that Jim used a payphone, Phil. A payphone.
Well, it's Gotham. We don't know what the timeline is. It could be in the past,
It's an alternate Earth, so it doesn't matter what the timeline is.
Yeah, plus it's like a mix of like old and new technology, so,
It all works.
There's a teenager listening to this saying, "What's a payphone?"
Exactly. I'm like payphone. Is that? I paid for my phone at the store. Did you notice the telescope though was through the looking glass?
Yes, I did notice that written on the side of it. So see, we get the little Mad Hatter, Alice in Wonderland Easter eggs there.
I'm still trying to figure out why Jim's not back to being a cop yet. Why he just likes his little bounty hunterness.
Watch, it's probably something like it's too painful or reminds him of Lee or whatever.
It's possible. I mean,
he can't stand Barnes.
So how about good old Mayor Cobblepot going to the school and giving a little boy encouragement by pushing kids down the stairs?
I was like, oh man, is he going to adopt him?
Little penguin.
I thought you were going to say, what about Mayor Cobblepot's new crush?
Yeah, we're getting there.
Yeah.
Interesting, odd, Does it seem forced?
Uh,
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, but I see all these people online going, "Oh no, what they should make they should have Oswald and Eddie together," which is fine, but it's Gotham and it's the Batman world. He's not going to get a happy ending, people, especially if he's a villain.
Yeah, because let's not forget what happens to Eddie at the end of this episode.
Oh, he
You,
meet Isabella.
Kristen Kringle's doppelganger? Or
You think that's a strange Hugo Strange creation?
yes,
Because I'm like, okay, if they don't do the Hugo Strange route, okay, he just happens to meet a double of his, the love of his life.
that he murdered.
Exactly. So
Y-
yeah,
Yeah, I swear she's from Indian Hills. I
hmm
mean, they brought back everybody else who's dead so far.
yeah, but they guess they'd have to find the original body, but wasn't she buried in the woods?
Clone,
The cops found it, didn't they? So, oh.
clone,
Yeah, I know, but
genetically.
I was gonna say, don't they need the original DNA? But I guess you could get it somewhere else.
You know what was great about this episode, Phil?
Huh?
No fish.
Again, yes.
But you know
She
what's sad about this episode?
what?
No Bruce, Alfred, or Selena.
No, no, no. Ivy, no.
Which I guess is good. I mean, mixing it up that way you're
Yeah,
not forcing stories, but then you
yeah,
can take breaks from characters and allow other things to develop.
yeah,
Like
because yeah,
Barnes turning into the Thing.
yeah. But yeah, I mean, there wasn't a lot of characters in this episode because we didn't get Butch and Tabitha either.
Nope. We
Didn't we get your buddy Barbara for 2 seconds?
we did
Uh
when Jim was interrogating her and he was shooting up her club.
huh. I'm just like, okay, you're getting pretty bad, Jim, when you're in the room with Barbara and she's the reasonable one.
She's like, "It's because you're still in love with me."
Ah.
He's like, "Argh." Too bad Hatter didn't kidnap Barbara.
Oh,
And then
because he knew Jim would be like, shoot her.
yeah. So here's the question:
Hmm.
did Jim know that Hatter was going to shoot Valerie?
When he said Lee.
Yes.
I don't know. I think that's the whole reason they did that, and that I think they're putting doubts in our minds. They're just like, okay, did he say that because he really wanted him to shoot Lee, or did he do that because he knew he would save Lee?
I think it's because I think he would say to save Lee,
Mm-hmm.
like he had to make a choice, but they left it ambiguous enough that um,
Because I think they're going to get the best of both worlds out of this. They're going to get, Lee's going to figure he did say that to save her life. So she's
and
going to.
Valerie's
And
gonna
then,
say, "Oh, you picked me."
exactly. Yeah.
And Jim's like, "Yeah, yeah, yeah,
No.
I did."
And what about Mario?
Oh, you mean John Saint?
I
I knew
hate
I. Go ahead.
I hate stories like that where the villain goes downstairs, takes the bullets out of the gun and puts it back exactly where it was.
I would have just preferred if he just said that,
Uh-huh.
and then Mario hesitated, and they just took his gun.
Yeah, I guess. But I mean, I get.
So that would have worked better than him actually knowing that the gun was down there.
Yeah, but then everyone would have been like, "Pull the trigger! What kind of son of a mafia guy are you? Pull the trigger!" But it just,
He
and
just heard him.
I hate when characters like Mario goes and he's blaming Jim for Lee getting kidnapped. It's like, okay, because I told the Mad
Yeah,
Hatter to do that.
when I fell in love with her and we were dating, this was totally what I had in mind.
Uh
I was like, "Hey, one day there's gonna be this psycho who's gonna kidnap you, and then I have to choose."
huh.
He's like, "It's your fault." I'm like, no joke, dude. Calm down, Falcone.
Yeah, because this episode, I mean, a lot of times we do get a lot more characters, and you get like 3 or 4 stories, but we only got like what? We got the Jim Mad Hatter story was the big story. Then we got
Mm-hmm.
Oswald and Eddie, and then a little bit with Barnes. That was about it.
Yeah, it was. I mean, it was just an A plot, B plot, and then
Mm-hmm.
the slight development of Barnes. What's going on with him? I mean, he's healed, not using his cane. Now he has super strength, bending a chair.
Mm-hmm.
It's clobbering time, Phil.
But yeah, I mean, just with we didn't even get Clone Bruce either.
Yeah, we didn't get Bruce anything.
Uh-uh.
So that's what I said. Now it'd be neat. The next episode, I mean, has more of like Bruce and everybody in it,
Probably.
so it kind of helps. It helps spread it out because, like we talked about before, it is weird when they pick like a villain and
Hmm.
they kind of center the story around that villain for like a few episodes,
Yeah.
then they're gone. So I mean, like last season we had like the Mister Freeze, and then it went into the Hugo Strange more.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Wonder if they're going to do that again. If we're going to have, Hatter for the first half and then someone else the second half.
Probably. I mean, think about it. Like season 2 was Gallivant at the beginning, and then into Mister Freeze and Hugo, and then Gallivant came back as Azrael.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, we got Hatter. I mean, continually. Nick. So I thought, okay, they did a 2 episode of Hatter, but no, he's continuing on.
Yeah.
So I'm just curious how they'll break it up.
I'm guessing we're getting these longer arcs with villains so we don't burn through them all.
Yeah, we don't want them all to be like the flamingo who was in like 1 episode.
Yeah. But, yeah, I guess I'm guessing Jada Pinkett Smith must just be recurring and not. So I'm wondering where they're saving her for, like the mid-season finale or second half.
Or season never.
Well, no, I figured she's probably going to be in. She was only in what, in 1 or 2 episodes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I'm figuring she's coming back, but yeah, it's just weird. She just like disappeared.
Like we said, we'll see how it all plays out and where it goes from here, and it's interesting. I mean, the show's definitely like it has its hit or misses.
Mm-hmm.
There's certain things that I really like that they start to do well. Like, I mean, in the last episode, Bruce and his deductive skills and stuff were starting to show through, which kind of made me kind of question, was it really Bruce? But we'll find out later.
Oh, I didn't get to talk to you last week. What did you think of the kiss between Bruce and Selena?
Awesome, just like a woman, leaves you guessing and confused.
Maybe that's why we didn't get any Bruce this week. They wanted to let that simmer, but
He's like, wait, do you have feelings for me? Wait, what? She just walks off, and he's like, oh man, I don't know what to think.
I want to say, yeah, dummy. She keeps coming back.
Yeah, she's trying to help you. And I mean, it was interesting that in the last Ivy was at that club party, but then she just didn't do anything. So I mean, they're saving that. So I mean, that could be more of the second half, maybe.
Yeah, we're in mid-season. Yeah, just not yet, Kitty.
All of a sudden, Jim finds a new love interest.
Oh, that'd be.
I kind of was thinking like at the end when Eddie was at the wine shop, if it was going to be Ivy that showed up, but no, we got doppelganger.
Yeah, Isabella.
So I'm curious where they're going to go with that, but and then of course Oswald's going to turn against Eddie now. He's going to be mad because Eddie like him.
How dare you? You like girls.
You betrayed me, even though you helped me twice.
I think it's just, I don't know. Everyone wants Penguin to be gay, but I don't even know if it's gay. I think Penguin just latch on to anyone who shows him a little, affection and attention.
I feel that way too. He's just lonely. I mean, he doesn't. He lives in his mom's job. He lives in a society where he can't trust anybody. I mean, look what happened with Butch.
Mm-hmm.
So he just someone genuinely care about him. But he has the best suits, though. I will say, he's got the right tailor.
Oh yeah, if you're the mayor, I would assume we would.
So, but even before then, when he was just Penguin, like I love the scene where Eddie is like, "Here's your daily work as the mayor, and here's your work as the criminal underworld boss." So you can pick which one you want to do. But I think that's pretty much it for this episode.
Yeah, I think so. Do we have any other Batman news?
No, I don't think so.
The only thing I saw was like comic book wise. Did you see? They're going to be coming out. I think it's the beginning of 2017 with like a new another Justice League book.
Yeah, I did see that. I'm
And
just waiting for Superman number 10.
yeah, but they put a picture out, and I guess I'm assuming Batman's the leader of this group.
It's got Lobo.
Lobo, Black Canary, Vixen, Ray, Killer Frost, Adam, and Lobo. Yeah, Lobo.
It's just weird. It's just where they keep trying to take these villains and give them like these redemptive arcs.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, there's not many villains left.
I wonder if they're going to go like an outsiders route. I don't know if Batman's going to be on both Justice League teams, or if it's going to be like outsiders and he's just going to be like get in a disagreement with the Justice League and start his own team.
Yeah, it could be.
And I mean, this is more for Flashpoint, but I mean, if we're putting Killer Frost in the Justice League, I wonder if that's our big sign that Caitlin's going to be a hero on the Flash.
I mean, it's completely possible. So they keep like they did Clayface and Detective, trying to give him a good arc. And with Superman number 10, I'm excited because that's when we have the Super Sons meet.
Mm-hmm.
So that's gonna be fun.
But I don't think I discussed this with you. What did you think in Detective about Tim Drake's supposed death? But he's not dead. But they don't know that.
Yeah, like it was like wow. It was shocking at first, but they were like, "Oh, he's not dead. He's just captured," but they think he's dead. Mm-hmm. So it was just kind of like Doomsday. Mr. Oz was collecting everybody for whatever his plans are. Now, has there been any move in any of the Batman books about the whole multiple Jokers thing?
No, nothing.
I mean, since that bomb was dropped on us, there hasn't been like we haven't had the Joker come back. We haven't had any more development yet in that character.
I don't know if they're waiting for something big or like a big event.
I'm just like, come on, give us something. You don't drop that kind of bomb on us and leave us hanging.
Unless they're like, okay, we said there's 3 different Jokers now. What's the answer? Yeah. They're trying to plot that all out. At least they're giving the Joker a break, because they were like, every 2 seconds it was the Joker, so.
Yeah, I mean, it is kind of interesting when you think about like how long they took to hold him off in the New 52. But then he only appeared in Batman. I don't think he appeared in any other books.
Maybe they're leaving him out for a while because of the whole clown craze thing. Maybe.
Which is weird because I feel like it's dying off now that it's Halloween, but whatever.
I don't know. But I'm just like, what maniac is brave enough to wear a clown outfit this year? I mean, if you're over like the age of like 6, how are you brave enough to wear a clown costume this year?
How are you able to be a clown, period?
Well, I don't know. Don't say that. I work with a guy. He went to clown college.
Well, that's interesting.
I know. Trying to think. I thought I had something else comic book wise. Oh, I said the whole Tim Drake thing. I said that's like a theme with the Robins. I was telling Lilith. I said now it's like a complete set. Every Robin has been dead or believed to have been dead at one point.
Yeah.
Because everyone thought Dick Grayson was dead. Jason Todd was dead for a while.
Damian was dead for a while.
Damian was dead for a while, yeah. Stephanie Brown, everyone thought she was dead for a while.
Yep, it works.
So cliche.
It's true.
But yeah, I just can't believe that. I mean, usually they pack so much stuff into a Gotham episode. I can't believe we didn't get that much this episode.
Yeah, we get. They give us a lot and they draw out the threads by giving us little snippets. So it's like one of those episodes, like, not much happened, but it was an episode.
Yes.
Just enough to, like, comment on, but not really think about deeply.
Yeah.
So we'll see. We'll see how it plays out.
So is that it then?
I believe so, Phil.
Okay. Well, share your thoughts with us. What do you think of the whole Jim Mad Hatter thing? What do you think of Peng? How did Kelly put it last week? What's the couple name? Peng Ma or Ningwen? Yeah, Ningwen maybe. What's your thoughts on all of it? Email us beforethebat@gmail.com. Facebook is Before the Bat, the Gotham Podcast. Our Twitter is @BeforeTheBatPod, where I usually live tweet the episodes every week, but Well, this will probably come out after Halloween, I said, but I won't be there. I'll be trick-or-treating Halloween, so not Halloween. But every other Monday, I will be there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Trick or treat, Phil.
That's right, trick-or-treat. You can always discuss DC, anything DC or Marvel with me, nightwingpdp@gmail.com. On Twitter, I am at nightwingpdp. And Tyler, where can people find you?
At JTY Patrick on Twitter and pretty much anywhere on social media. And of course on Krypton Report, the Supergirl / Krypton / everything Kryptonian podcast.
Part of the Legends of DC. Check us and all our friends out. All right. Well, again, I guess that's it. Join us next week. Wonder who we'll get next week. But will we get more Mad Hatter? But until then, enjoy the episode and come back and discuss it with us. Until then, same bat time, same bat channel.
Same bat time, same bat channel.
The Gotham Podcast.